Everyone as a child of God has the capacity for dominion. That was never intended to have dominion over each other. That's what man chose to do by creating a hierarchy that elevated him above others, which is what Lucifer did to elevate himself above the other angels. I will be like God. I will be seated on the throne. I will. That's what created racism and all of the other hierarchical things in the world, which could put people in subjection to others. That's because it's independence and selfishness, which puts me above somebody else. Because there is no hierarchy in the Trinity. They're just Father, Son, and Spirit in perfect perichoresis and union and oneness. And God has created within the angelic realm those that have functions within the angelic realm. But there's still not a hierarchy in the one subjugates the other, just they have different roles. And within that context, God creates us with different roles, but that doesn't make us better than anybody else. It just makes us that we're fearfully and wonderfully made with a role. And therefore our spirit has a destiny that then becomes our destiny when we become a living being. But that destiny is never going to be somebody else or something else. You're never going to be another person or another animal or another race or another dimensional being. You are you. You are a human being made in the image and likeness of God in a way that none of the rest of creation is. That's the difference between mankind and the centrality of man on the earth as a gateway to all the other dimensions, which is why there's such contention over the earth and man, and such the want and desire for man's DNA to hybridize and create beings that will have man's capacity but not be men. That's been Lucifer's intention, has been trying to pollute or pervert or create hybrids that would have man's capabilities, but they don't. Never works, because only we are made in the image and likeness of God as sons of God. Now, the angels are called sons of God or Ben Elohim, but they're not created as a race. And Jesus, in a sense, did not identify with them in the same way he identifies with us. Before the foundation of the world, it's man's ability to be restored to sonship which will bring about the restoration of the rest of creation. It will never happen independently of us, which is why there's such contention over the souls of people and them discovering their identity as sons of God and being restored and reconciled into that relationship again. There's such deception and such darkness trying to keep people from the truth of who they are, because the enemy is a liar and will lie to prevent people understanding who they really are. But I don't believe you'll ever be anybody else, or you have the capacity to be anybody